let's start with Gudrun. Gudrun, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Um, Secretary General, I would like to say a very big thank you to you and the entire Secretariat. I have had the privilege of working in different positions for the OSCE, and every single one in your team I worked with was excellent. Excellent with regard to expertise, hands-on, and friendly. And I enjoy every single time I interact. It's just wonderful. So a big thank you. One of the things that I have been working on is on your beautiful list of statutory activities, number 20, namely demographic change and security. And I want to thank the President for entrusting this topic to me. I am very active in this function. I have visited several countries, amongst those Lithuania, Slovakia, Croatia, the United States, to talk to the politicians there about it. I have given many speeches. I have organized side events. One we had yesterday. And if anyone here says the topic is interesting for our country, I am happy to come. If you think that I can be of help, please do invite me. I would also like to say a big thank you that the Standing Committee adopted one of my suggestions with regards to the rules. The amendment for Rule 21 and 22 was a suggestion I made only in Istanbul, and with a very, very smooth process. Now we have a change to the rules. I think it comes in handy for everybody, but it's a good example of how smooth collaboration with the Secretariat is possible, expertise present, and I want to thank you that you carried my suggestion. And I have a last thought. And it maybe sounds funny, but I would just entrust it to you. We have had a little issue with our coffee breaks here. Because we have to queue for coffee. And I was late for the session in which I wanted to speak 15 minutes because there were 20 people before me. And then we have to pay in cash, which is not easy for everybody, but especially for those who do not have euros in their countries. And so I think I would ask the Secretariat, the Secretary General and the President to see coffee as an essential on the basis of medicine that even if it costs a little bit of money, is indispensable. Many thanks.
As a total coffee lover, I totally subscribe your your suggestion. Really, thank you, Gudrun. And my colleague from Serbia has the floor.
Would just like to make this as official as possible before the letter arrives. The southeastern country in question would be Serbia. And allow me to give the warm regards of our president of our National Assembly, Ms. Ana Brnabić, who really hopes that there will be no trouble with organizing the 2028 summer conference in Belgrade, which stands ready to receive all of the esteemed guests. Also, should anything come up, we might be able even to push the date sooner, so just to have that in mind. I do hope that the letter should be forthcoming in the next month or so, few months at most, but there is still enough time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear colleague. As Roberto said, we have a lot of reasons to be optimistic. So now I would like to give you the floor, dear Senator Bessay.
Thank you, sir. First of all, I want to thank the Secretary General for his steady and capable leadership. Anytime I've come to this conference, his presence and organization are commendable. And I just want to, again, thank his team for just a wonderful meeting. This has been absolutely great to be here, and obviously very important to be here during this particular time. I think that the past few days have really testified to the enduring importance of this assembly, and I want everyone here to know that. I think the conversations that we've had around things like diplomacy are very important, as you articulate in your report. And I think the exchanges that we have in the OSCE are really more important now than probably ever before with everything that's happening right now. I also want everyone to know that Congressman Wilson regrets not being able to be here. And I think that it was Roberto already mentioned that Congressman Wilson really wants the convention to be in Charleston, South Carolina, in 2027. And again, I think with everything happening right now, having it in Charleston would be very important, very symbolic, to show just how important the U.S. values this conference and values our relationship with our European partners. And so hopefully that is going to happen. I know that our team is in the early stages of trying to secure funding and a venue for the meeting. And so we're going to continue to engage the standing committee around that particular topic. But again, just hats off to Roberto and his team for what has been an excellent conference. Thank you.
Thank you, dear Senator. I think it would be really very symbolic that we can have this conference, this summer session in 1 year time, and it would be a sign of optimism as well for multilateralism and also for dialogue and peace. So thank you very much again for your words, and of course we regret that Congressman Wilson could not be with us and the rest of the delegation as well. So thank you very much again, and I would like to give the floor to Eugenio Zoffoli from Italy.
Grazie Presidente, io ci tenevo a ringraziarla per il suo lavoro, ci tenevo a ringraziare il Segretario Generale Montella con tutto il team, con tutto il super staff del segretariato, veramente un team di persone competenti, professionali, che lavorano molto bene, con impegno e con tanta energia, e ci danno tanta energia. E colgo l'occasione anche per ringraziare con loro anche il mio staff italiano e tutti gli staff di delegazione con cui entriamo in interazione nel nostro lavoro. L'ho già anticipato questa mattina durante il mio intervento, però lo faccio anche qui. Nel calendario una bella notizia: aggiungiamo la seconda conferenza per la lotta alla criminalità organizzata, che si terrà a Roma il 14 e 15 maggio di quest'anno. Quindi dall'Italia e come capodelegazione italiano, come rappresentante speciale per la lotta alla criminalità organizzata, vi aspettiamo a Roma, alla Camera dei Deputati, nella stessa location dell'anno scorso. Quest'anno il tema principale sarà la lotta e il contrasto al traffico di sostanze stupefacenti, al traffico di droga, perché fanno male, la droga fa male alla salute, perché poi è linfa vitale per le mafie, per la mafia e per la criminalità organizzata. Sono appena tornato dagli Stati Uniti, dove ho avuto degli incontri molto utili e molto interessanti, preparatori in funzione di questa conferenza. Ho incontrato il vice direttore dell'agenzia antidroga statunitense, vice direttore della DEA, così come ho incontrato i vertici che si occupano di lotta alla droga alla Casa Bianca e importanti esponenti anche al Dipartimento di Giustizia statunitense, per promuovere anche lì questa conferenza, il nostro lavoro, e per invitare degli autorevoli speaker. E rivolgo ad ogni delegazione la disponibilità per accogliere nei nostri panel vostri autorevoli speaker che si occupano nei vostri paesi di lotta alla droga, anche dal punto di vista tecnico e politico. Grazie.
Grazie Eugenio. I have Nicolas from Georgia.
Thank you very much. I want to join colleagues in thanking the Secretary General and the Secretariat for their wonderful work. I just wanted to let the Standing Committee know that Georgia is running for chairmanship of this organization of OSCE for 2027. We are the only candidate so far, and hopefully, if we get elected, we will do our best to keep these premises for next year's winter session, and we'll take care of coffee as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicolos. I think with this intervention, we can close the request, and I would like to give the floor to Roberto, to our Secretary General. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. There were not very specific questions apart from the coffee that we will try to maybe put it as activity number 28, find a barman, but we will figure out about that. But just I would like to thank you for the nice words that you have given to myself, to the staff. Just few remarks. In Georgia, the president is organizing a visit to your country with a bigger delegation with the idea of engaging. And I think this is in the spirit of this organization that we normally don't boycott, but normally engage with countries we have challenges with. And I am looking forward for this visit, and I hope that it will present a breakthrough from the visit that we should have had a year ago and we couldn't make. President Zoffili, thank you very much. Grazie mille for your kind word again to the staff and for this conference in May. I hope that there will be a strong delegation. Also our president will come because we have an opportunity to have an audition with the Holy Father in that occasion. And thank you very much, Congressman Wheezy, for the re-stressing again that it's 2025 Charleston. We really hope to go there, and in 2028, Falapuno, my friends from Serbia. I think all my good friends took the floor. I think in this list, all countries where I've lived or I have a strong connection. So thank you very much for all your good words. And our team is here continuing to serve you and doing it with a smile and with lots of enthusiasm. Thank you very much.